Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we're taking a closer look at a story that blends love, sacrifice, and the kind of devotion that reshapes an entire life. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos are household names. She's been the face of morning television for decades, bringing laughter and energy to millions of viewers each day. He's an accomplished actor whose career spans soap operas, hit dramas, and Hollywood projects. Together, they've built a marriage that's lasted through fame, family, and the challenges that come with balancing it all. But behind the bright studio lights and polished red carpets, there came a time when both of them were forced to pause, reflect, and reimagine their priorities. A health scare shook their world, and in that moment, everything they thought they knew about success and routine suddenly seemed small. For years, Kelly Ripa carried the weight of one of the most demanding jobs in television. Live tapings, endless interviews, hosting duties. It was the kind of schedule that consumed nearly every hour. At the same time, Mark Consuelos carved out his own career in Hollywood, taking on roles that required travel, long filming days, and weeks away from home. The two were always in motion, like ships passing in the night. Yet despite the chaos, they managed to keep their marriage intact. They raised 3 children, Michael, Lola, and Joaquin, while constantly juggling their busy careers. But then came the moment that shifted everything. A routine checkup turned into something far more serious. Doctors warned Kelly that stress and exhaustion were beginning to take a toll on her health. Years of pushing through sleepless nights and relentless pressure had caught up with her. Suddenly, the woman known for her boundless energy was being told she needed to stop, slow down, and put herself first. For Kelly, it was a wake-up call. She had always been the type to power through, to never let audiences see her struggle. But this time was different. She couldn't ignore the warning signs. And it wasn't just about her. It was about the people who depended on her most. Mark stepped in immediately. He made it clear that family came before work. He began shifting his own career choices, turning down roles that would take him too far from home for too long. He wanted to be present, not just as a husband, but as a partner walking through this difficult chapter by his side. Together, they started to reframe what success really meant. It wasn't about the ratings or big contracts. It was about health, about family dinners, about making sure their kids saw 2 parents who prioritized each other's well-being. The shift was most visible in their decision to join forces professionally. Instead of living separate lives on opposite coasts, Mark joined Kelly as co-host of Live. For many, it seemed like a career move, but for them, it was deeply personal. It meant being together, working side by side, and ensuring they weren't sacrificing their marriage for the sake of fame. Kelly often jokes on air about their relationship, but beneath the humor lies a story of resilience. She has said openly that Mark has been her anchor, the one who reminds her to slow down, to take care of herself, and to never lose sight of what truly matters. This chapter of their lives has been more than just a new season on television. It has been a reminder that even the brightest stars can face shadows, and that true love means standing in those shadows together. For Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, the health scare that once threatened to derail everything became the very reason they redefined what having it all really looks like. It isn't about the spotlight or the applause. It's about making space for love, family, and the quiet moments that matter most. And that, more than anything else, is what has kept them strong.